This is a how to do crow tutorial. So I did bring out a couple accessories here today, 2 blocks, and you might need one, you might need both, you might not need any at all. And what these are used for in crow pose is either a support for your head, if you're afraid about landing on your face, but also it can be a support for your feet if you feel like your legs aren't quite long enough to get your knees where they need to go. And I'm just gonna pop in real quick and show you how these would be utilized here. So the block would be for those who feel like, their knees need a little assistance getting all the way up into the backs of their arms. The second block, or the only block you might use, could be for your crown, to gently place your forehead against so your crown can extend out and you still feel supported in your crow pose. So let's dive right in, knowing that these 2 supports can be utilized throughout the rest of the time that we are here. So for crow pose, it all starts with your foundation, and the only thing connected to the floor is going to be your hands. So make sure that you spread widely throughout your entire palms. You'll want to plug in very specifically through your pointer fingers and your thumbs, because those are the ones that tend to lift off the mat and waver around. And it won't be a flat palm. You're going to gently bend into the knuckles of your fingers, kind of like a rock climber would on, gripping onto a rock. So instead of flat palm, we've got a little bit of a grip here. When you place your hands down on the mat, it's going to be about shoulder width distance. Again, widespread and pressing into the L's while still keeping those knuckles lifted. Coming up onto your toes here and using a block if you need to get up a little bit higher, we'll bend back into the elbows to place those knees on the back sides of your triceps, the back sides of your arms. The second part of stabilizing this pose is shifting forward so that your elbows stack over your wrists here. Again, I check in with my palms, my L fingers, the pointers through thumbs, elbows over wrists. Slightly cat backing here, I'll reach up through the shoulders and out through the crown, guiding one foot up into the bottom, pressing into the floor, seeking out where that stable spot is. And once I feel as though I'm stable enough to lift the other set of toes off the ground, it might just be for a moment as I restabilize throughout the hands. Steady breath, and shift back when you're ready. So let's walk through that one more time together. Spread wide through your palms against the floor, gripping into your fingers, and rising up onto your tiptoes. As you bend into the elbows, bring your knees to the back edge of your arms. Shift your weight forward so elbows stack over wrists. Start rounding into the back, reaching through the crown, guiding one foot, then the next off the floor, and shifting throughout the hands to create balance. Breathing in and breathing out. Sitting right back. And there's your crow tutorial.